Before you implement predictive intelligence, there are a few things to consider. Here are some helpful tips to ensure a successful implementation. Before implementing predictive intelligence, it is essential to identify what problems you want to solve with PI. For example, would you like to predict the category or configuration item of an incident so that agents do not have to guess? ServiceNow provides a few solutions that are designed out of the box to help get you started. You have the option on building custom solutions to predict field values, find similar, or group similar records. ServiceNow recommends that you have at least 30,000 to 300,000 historical records from which PI can learn. For example, if you want to build a solution that can predict the category field of an incident, you need this many closes incidents, which have the category field populated. Even though you may have enough data to use PI, what is more important is that your data is accurate. PI learns from your historical records. If your data is incorrect, your predictions will be wrong. For example, you need to have a process to ensure that your fields are correctly populated, i.e., tickets have the correct category, assignment groups, or duplicates. It is vital to have the right expectations when implementing PI. PI will not be able to make predictions 100% of the time with 100% accuracy. The precision and accuracy of PI may vary between solutions. There are times where PI cannot make a prediction. A well-defined process must be in place to address scenarios. Presented above is the suggested process for implementing predictive intelligence. Following a well-designed process can with successful implementation. If executed correctly, the entire implementation process can take as little as 2 weeks to complete. At the start of your implementation journey, you begin with cloning your production data to your sub-production environment. If predictive intelligence is not active in your sub-production instance, request activation using the HI portal. During the second step, you will configure your solution definitions and submit them for training. Once training is complete, test your solutions to make sure their performance is adequate. If the solutions do not meet your needs, you will need to tweak the solution's definitions and retrain them. Repeat these steps until you are happy with your solutions. After you have configured your solution definitions, submit them for training. Your data is packaged and sent to a training server. The amount of time it takes to train your solution depends on the number of records that PI must analyze and if you have to group the records. Once your solution is trained, you can start to fine-tune your solutions. Once you have a trained solution, it is time to examine and check if it needs tuning for your use case. For example, to improve precision or the overall coverage of the solution, test your solutions in real time or use the Test Solution tab on the solution form. Review the available reports and dashboards to see trends. Are you getting the results you'd expect? If not, you may want to tweak your solutions. On day 11 and 12, test the final solutions through your testing process, which includes the bulk test set of 50 items and specific common needs. Once you tested, you can implement it in production. Use update sets to move solutions from one instance to another. First, start off with the definitions and then retrain on the desired instance. If you are implementing PI in a sub-production instance, export your solution using update sets. Your trained ML solution artifacts, such as solution definitions, template records, and predictive model statistics, are added to the current update set. To add solutions to your update set, click Add Solutions to the current update set under the Related Links section on the Solution Definition form. After your solutions have been successfully tested and moved to production, continue to monitor your solutions and retrain frequency for the most accurate results. Below, feel free to download the implementation process job aid for your future reference.